Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Mike's Positive Technical World video review. Today we're going to be having a quick look at the Worx wx501. This is the new baby reciprocating saw from Worx. I say baby. The reason why I call it the baby is because, well, the other alternative is considerably larger than that. So you can see for yourself, it is the baby. It really is. However, that doesn't mean to say it's any less powerful. I say that with the best grace, really, on it, because it's still quite mighty, in all fairness, for what it is. It's a very, very small, but it features the Worx brushless 2.0 motor in there. Is it? Yeah, of course it does. It did have a sticker on the top here that said brushless motor, but alas, like all the stickers that are like this, including the ones on the side of the nail gun and stuff, they come off very easily. But it is part of the Nitro range, which means that you now get a 5-year guarantee with it, providing you register it. What else can I tell you about it? It's got an LED light in the front here. It's very lightweight. If I remember rightly, it weighs just over 1 kilo without a battery attached. It's got the very, very cool SDS or slotted drive shaft system. That means that when you put your blade in, no matter which type of blade you want to use, got a long hacksaw style blade or metal blade here. It just pull that lever across, insert, let go. That ain't going anywhere. Put the battery on, and the best thing that I love about this is it's got a safety button as well, which for the first time I think ever, it's literally on or off. Whereas usually, even on the big boy, you had like this 2-stage lock-in mechanism whereby literally it's almost like it's designed for a forward and backward system. This is a simple unlock, lock. Really good things about this over the big boy, if I can get it all in frame, is how very, very controllable this is. And that's slow speed. That is not an optical illusion. That's nothing to do with light or anything. That is genuinely very, very slow. Yeah, I mean, obviously it can go faster as well. Yeah, it does do that as well if you've got a very long blade in it. It's worth noting that it's supplied with the short blades. It's supplied with 2 blades, neither of which I have to hand because I've used them and I haven't done the review speedily enough. I think it actually comes with 3 blades. It comes with a metal blade, a short blade that's very similar to this but isn't this one, obviously. It's got Worx branding on it. These are, I think, Star blades. The cheap ones bought off of Amazon, but they work just as well. They're a piece of metal which has got serrations on. That's all you really need when it comes to this sort of stuff. But yeah, if you run a shorter blade, it doesn't oscillate as much and then doesn't flap around as much. It's a lot harder, more rigid, if you like. And like I said, it's very controllable. That ability to go extremely slow really comes into brilliance when obviously you're trying to cut something that's maybe a bit harder to try and get started, especially doing metal, maybe not so much on wood, but if you're certainly starting to claw into stuff, it can mean the difference between you making a cut and not making the cut, or making it easier at least. I mean, certainly I'll give you a quick demo. It's pretty rapid as well. I'll try and do this in mid-air, alright, because world of YouTube is a funny thing and it means that we don't always have the props to hand, but let me just try and demo. Yeah, see, it's not going very well, but sure enough, very, very fast it goes through the piece of CLS. I mean, it's only CLS, alright, I'm not trying to say it's some kind of amazing tool, but it's just very, very small, compact, and pretty darn powerful. As you're about to see in this next piece of footage, this is shot quite a while ago when I was doing my house renovations. You'll see what it can do, and, well, I suppose really just roll the footage and you'll see. Okay, the Worx wx501 versus a fiberglass bath. I don't know how this is going to go, but if you're going to prove that a reciprocating saw can do something, surely sawing a bath in half, and then the other words that rhyme with that, is the way to do it. Let's give it a go. Hot knife, butter. Yes, it can cut a bath in half. So right, what do I have to say about it in the wrap up? It's a reciprocating saw. It's small, it's very reasonably priced what it is, and at the same time you're not getting as much value out of the wx501 as you would do if you went off and bought the other one, which I can't remember what the number of it is, that utilises the little cradle that goes over the top here. That means that you can saw into round cylindrical objects with ease. A little bit of a bugbear. I don't. They've made it as a separate item, and I don't see why. And you can't get it separately, so you can't upgrade this to the one with the guide on it. And I just don't see why. And it's almost like a here's what you could have won sort of thing, but that's a little bit hypercritical maybe. It doesn't detract from the fact being this is an extremely powerful, small, compact saw, pruning saw. Obviously you can use it in your garden, you can use it in your workshop, you can use it wherever you want. And of course the cut's extremely good. The cut's all down to the blade though. It's nothing to do with the physical action really of the saw. That doesn't really come into it, but it is, as I say, a very capable piece. It's worth noting, let me just remove the battery for a bit of safety's sake. This shoe on the end does angle, so you can present it at different angles to the piece of wood. So if you're trying to saw along a piece of ply or sheet material, you can do with ease, depending on how you want to present it, or just leave it flat and prune away really. So yeah, that's the Worx wx501 in all its glory and non-stickiness. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really got anything negative to say about it, but then again, I'm also kind of lacking that thing with the little hoop thing. Like I said, it just, I don't know, it seems a bit half-hatted. There you go. Yeah, that's all I've really got to say about it. Like I said, I'm always entitled to say good things and bad things about on this channel, and that's just one minor bad thing. Other than that, it's not really a lot more to say about it. It is a saw, it reciprocates, and it does it quite well. Obviously, if you start using larger blades, it does start to become unbalanced. Then again, it happens with the larger one, the larger saw as well. The old wx516 also does the exact same thing and melts the blades, turns them into like jelly. But yeah, like I said, it's an amazing piece of kit. You're getting into the small spaces as well, and obviously it's a lot smaller cost than obviously the 516 as well. So I like it for that fact, and I can't really ever put it down for that either. So yeah, there you go, guys. Obviously, I'm currently churning out videos. Trying to catch up with myself really. I've been very busy doing my stuff in my house, some of which you get to see. I might do a video on itself, but it's not really a Worx tool review. It's kind of a compilation of stuff that Worx tools did do that I didn't video, and yeah, it's kind of bad on my behalf, but there are plenty of bits that I did get to capture, including obviously this, which I'm sure you enjoyed seeing me saw a bath in half with it. It's not every day of the week you get to do that. Obviously I managed to avoid all the live pipes as well, which are underneath it, which is why you might sit there and go, oh, why do you stop halfway through? That's because I was about to hit potentially a live pipe underneath. I've never sawn a bath in half as well. Didn't realise how damn thick the fiberglass is underneath it either. But yeah, they're all the excuses out of the way. And like I said, I hope to see you in the next video, alright? I'll speak soon, guys. Bye for now.